Well, honestly, it's still a legal process, and my team's handling that. Like I said, it's a legal process, and my team's handling it off the field for me.
You say you want to grow. Can you elaborate on that, what you mean by that?
Yeah, growing on the field and continue to surround myself around the people that's going to allow me to grow, to become a better person on and off the field.
What is up, Chiefs Kingdom? Happy Wednesday. I'm Hayley Lewis, and this is Chiefs News Daily. We got good news. We got bad news on the injury front from wide receiver Rashee Rice for the first time in camp since he was involved in that multi-vehicle accident back over the Easter weekend. So we're going to bring you the press conferences, the updates, the report from St. Joe, all coming up next. But first, give us a like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel, and let's get into it. Day 14 of camp officially in the book. We just got 5 more practices left, and then the preseason game 1 is coming up on Saturday. Today's practice was open to the public as one player came off of the PUP list after passing his physical. Welcome back defensive tackle Derek Nottie. He was back on the field today. Nottie has been on the PUP list ever since the start of camp with a tricep injury, which occurred during the Chiefs' wildcard round win over the Miami Dolphins back in January. So this means there's only 3 players remaining on the NFI/PUP list. Safety Justin Reed and defensive end BJ Thompson remain on the non-football injury list, while defensive lineman Charles Omenihu is on the physically unable to perform list. Also, cornerback Jalen Watson seems to be progressing. Yesterday, the third-year player wore a yellow non-contact jersey as the team worked in full pads. Today, however, was a fully padded practice, but Watson shed the yellow for his regular uniform. Watson has been recovering from labrum surgery that he actually suffered a tear in week 2 of the 2023 season, and he played throughout the rest of the year. After gritting through 16 regular season games, it makes sense why the Chiefs are being a little cautious when easing Watson back in. Now, KCSN's own Josh Briscoe also shared that wide receiver Kadarius Toney returned to practice on Monday, but he left early with what appeared to be a planned ramp-up as he continues to get back from that ankle injury. Toney on the field again today and pretty much did the same thing. He left a little bit early. So 5 players did not practice today, 3 of which have been sidelined for the past few practices, while 1 exited the field early and 1 was absent. Linebacker Nick Bolton, wide receiver Jaron Hyatt, quarterback Kelvin Joseph once again did not work. Defensive tackle Chris Jones, who left Monday's practice early, was held out again today. Now, during the post-practice pressers, head coach Andy Reid shared that Jones was dealing with some kind of shoulder injury. He said, quote, Chris Jones got a little tweak to his shoulder, stinger type thing, so he came out for a little bit. Also, running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire was not in attendance today. Now, it was just last week that CEH shared his battle with PTSD, as well as systolic vomiting syndrome, which at times has limited him during training camp. In the vulnerable press conference, CEH also said his symptoms have kept him away from a few practices during training camp, but the Chiefs staff has been excellent in aiding him. All right, let's get you those practice updates as Tucker Franklin brings us the latest from St. Joe on the campus of Missouri Western State University. Tucker, what is up?
Last public practice for the Kansas City Chiefs before they head to Jacksonville to take on those Jaguars in their first preseason game of 2024. The back-to-back champs hit the field on Saturday. You know we got you covered here at KC Sports Network for that game, but let's get into this practice. Day 14 in the books now. Let's start with one-on-ones. Isaiah Pacheco having a couple of really nasty reps here in pass protection. Dude is getting after it in pass protection, and here's Pacheco versus Tranquill Part 2. You saw Part 1 the other day. Here's Part 2. They're getting after it. Those boys are feisty. They are in it to win it. Love to see the intensity. Love to see this from these guys here. Last clip from one-on-ones here is we're going to have Jared Wiley, the rookie, go against Drew Tranquill, the seasoned vet, the savvy vet. Great play from Jared Wiley here, getting open, great route, great catch, great separation, great everything from Jared Wiley. Now let's head to the team session, my favorite portion of the practice. First, let's start with a couple of quick catches here from Rashee Rice. Looked really good in practice. He's seemingly become Patrick Mahomes' maybe go-to target. When he's scrambling, when he's looking for guys, he's looking for Rashee Rice. Really good development for him here. Let's take it to the Travis Kelce lateral. I showed you a lateral the other day at practice. Now I'm showing you another one. This one looks designed, folks. They might be pulling this out during the season. I think this is it. I said the other day, I think this is the year. Now I'm more certain that this is the year that they pull out a lateral. Travis Kelce, Isaiah Pacheco. And look, if Travis Kelce can have these running backs take the yards after the catch off of him, maybe he could play until he's 50. Let's see it. I'm ready for it. Big news yesterday coming out. Harrison Butker gets the highest paid contract of kicker of all time in NFL history. Here's him nailing a deep field goal here to celebrate his new contract. All right, that's going to do it for me up here in St. Joe. Won't be out here tomorrow, season ticket member day, only for the Kansas City Chiefs fans for their last practice before they head out to Jacksonville. They're off Thursday, they're off Friday, and they'll be back on Monday, August the 12th for practice. I'll be up here then. I hope to see you there too, but if you cannot make it, follow at KC Sports Network on Twitter to get the clips live as they happen. Then, you know what you can do? Like and subscribe to this video right here, to this channel right here, because we've got you covered. We'll have a post-game show for the Jacksonville Jaguars preseason game, and then after that, we'll have a post-game show every single week. We've got you covered. Chiefs News Daily, KC Sports Network. Haley, back to you.
All right, thank you, Zach. Final cuts are going to happen after all the preseason games conclude. So the cut day is on August 27th, going from 90 down to 53. Let us know below in the comments. We always want to know what you guys think. Who is a player that you have your eyes on? Maybe one bubble player you think might make the cut. All right, it is time for some post-practice pressers. Wide receiver Rashee Rice stepped into the podium. This is the first time since turning himself into the Dallas police following his involvement in a 6-car crash in which 2 people were hospitalized with minor injuries. Now, since the incident, Rice has not formally spoken with the local media in a press conference environment, but he did talk with reporters back in early June. This was at a youth football camp. So here are the key takeaways from his press conference today.
Well, honestly, it's still a legal process, and my team's handling that. Like I said, it's a legal process, and my team's handling it off the field for me.
Rashee, you say you want to grow. Can you elaborate on that, what you mean by that?
Yeah, growing on the field and continue to surround myself around the people that's going to allow me to grow, to become a better person on and off the field. I mean, I feel like our chemistry is going to continue to grow. I feel like it's been growing throughout the offseason and as well as, you know, during this camp right now. And all we're looking forward to is to continue to grow and just get better, you know, whether it's preseason or regular season or even playoffs. I mean, we're electric. We just looking forward to putting on the show. We're ready to go out there and have fun with each other. Honestly, the next step for me to bring the guys around me up. You know, we got X here, so whatever I learned last year, he needs to learn right now so that we can continue to grow together. Just continue to, you know, surround myself with people that I want to be like, and just continue to surround myself with people that are going to allow me to grow.
All right, step into the podium next. We got defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo.
The silver lining is we got guys that would normally get all these reps, but I'm like you guys. I'm in the middle of practice looking at this tent, you know, where we got all those white jerseys in there working out with no equipment on, but it's something we got to fight through. We'd like to start to get some of these guys back. I mean, Jalen got out there today. I think Nazi got some reps, which is good, but you know, we got some other guys in there now. He's been terrific. He kind of elevates all of the competition, I think, on both sides of the ball. He loves football. He loves being out there. I mean, I saw glimpses of it last year, but when you're new, it's your first year, you know, you're trying to feel your way through, but he's been great. I think the guys will tell you that they feed off of him. Back end always, Adam, because, you know, we want to see what we got going on there. We've had some injuries, and then the continuity and the chemistry of those young guys who will communicate in the heat of battle. You know, sometimes when it's controlled here, but they're kind of getting into a real game atmosphere. Biggest thing is I want to see guys that are unknown to me from their toughness and tackling. Those would be the 2 big things.
And wrapping up at the podium today, running back Deneric Prince.
Pass protection, that's been my biggest emphasis this camp. So I've just been trying to work on that, you know, my hands and growth and just, you know, taking things from Pacheco. You know, he's been a great leader, so just been following him. I feel like now I got more understanding, so I'm getting more comfortable in the offense and just steady growing. You know, day in and day out, he's telling me, you know, pass protection is key, pad level, you know, and it's a mentality thing, you know. Running backs, we set the tone, so we've just been working on that.
Alrighty, folks, that does it for another episode of Chiefs News Daily. We will be back again tomorrow night. In the meantime, make sure you like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your Tuesday night, and we'll see you back here 7 p.m. on Wednesday.